How many times? Steve Ballmer's 126B net worth in $100 bills wrapped around Earth. Before we start, I have two questions for you. Question 1. Can your net worth defeat your height? Think about it. If you laid all your money end to end, would it be taller than you? Question 2. Can your net worth wrap around your body 2 times? Probably not. But that is okay. Most people cannot. Comment below the results you got. I genuinely want to know who here is secretly a millionaire. Alright, let us talk about someone who can definitely answer yes to both. Steve Ballmer. You probably know him as the crazy guy who ran around on stage screaming developers at Microsoft events. But here is what you might not know. He is one of the richest humans on Earth, and he got that way by being absolutely obsessed with numbers. He was the CEO of Microsoft for 14 years, and before that, he was the first business manager Bill Gates ever hired. According to the 2026 Forbes billionaires list, Steve Ballmer is worth approximately $126 billion. That is $126 billion. Now, we are going to take that entire fortune and exchange it for $100 bills. A single $100 bill is exactly 6.14 inches long. That is 156 millimeters. It is small enough to fit in your wallet without folding. But when you have $126 billion worth of them, those tiny inches become something enormous. We are going to lay these bills end to end along the Earth's equator. The Earth's equatorial circumference is 24,901 miles, or just over 40,000 kilometers. That is our track. So let us start laying down the cash. How many bills does it take to go around the world just once? To cover that first 24,901 miles, we would need approximately 257 million $100 bills. That first lap costs about $25.7 billion. The question is, how many laps can Steve Ballmer afford? With $126 billion divided by $25.7 billion per lap, we get 4.9 laps. That is 4 complete trips around the entire planet, plus nearly a full 5th one. Let us visualize that. Imagine a highway made of pure cash, circling the globe. That highway goes all the way around once. Then it does it again, and again, and again. By the time we have used up Steve Ballmer's entire fortune, we have created a 4-lane belt of money wrapped around the Earth, with a thick stack left over for a 5th lane that stretches almost all the way around the planet. Here is something most people do not know about Steve Ballmer. He owns the Los Angeles Clippers. He paid $2 billion for that team. $2 billion sounds like an insane amount of money, right? It is. But here is the perspective, that $2 billion is less than 2% of his net worth. It is the equivalent of someone worth $100 spending $1.50. You spend more on coffee relative to your wealth than Steve Ballmer spent on an entire NBA team. And speaking of energy, Ballmer is famous for his insane enthusiasm. There is a video of him screaming developers until he loses his voice. It has millions of views. That energy helped make Microsoft one of the most valuable companies in history. And that company made him rich enough to circle the Earth in cash. So, how do we make sense of a number like this? Let us try time. Imagine you had a job where you were paid $100 every single second. That is $6,000 a minute, $360,000 an hour. You would never worry about bills again. At that rate, it would take you almost 40 years of non-stop work to earn just the $126 billion needed for our experiment. You would have to have started working when Ronald Reagan was president and never taken a single break just to afford this one visualization. That is the scale we are talking about. Steve Ballmer started as a business manager and became one of the wealthiest people on Earth through sheer determination. And if you took all of that value and turned it into cash, you could wrap it around the entire planet nearly 5 times. So the next time you use Microsoft software or watch a Clippers game, just remember, the man behind both has enough money to circle the Earth in cash. Almost 5 times over, and he still has energy to scream about it. Now before you go, I asked you at the beginning, can your net worth defeat your height? And can it wrap around your body 2 times? Comment below the results you got. I read every single one, and I am genuinely curious who here is doing better than they think. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this visualization, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. I will see you in the next one.